Today we're talking residual value.
You ask questions and I answer them.
Kind of like Gary Vee, but like for watches.
Boom, Watch fam! What is up, Watch fam? Welcome to episode 41 of ASKTNH. I just recorded episode 40, so I said everything I had to say preliminarily then. So I got nothing for you. Follow us on Snapchat. Do it.
What is your analysis of the residual value between in-house movements like Christopher Ward's and an ETA?
That's a really interesting question. You already you got me thinking really kind of hard about this one. Ultimately, it doesn't matter, right? Because movement is not really what is largely appreciated in the market. Right? I mean, like we said this, time and time again, look at all these companies that have absolutely no merit, right, in movement and in-house and real technical watchmaking, but their watches, sell for quite a bit of money and they have pretty decent residual value. So Christopher Ward, like you said, it's $2,000, in-house movement versus a standard ETA. I don't think that either of those watches hold their value or lose their value from the quality or the, appeal of their movement. It's all based on their marketing. Tudor spends a lot of money on Hodinkee ads, right? Tudor spends millions of dollars pushing their name down clients' throats. Now, you benefit from that because when you go to resell your watch, you'll have a larger market appeal, a larger amount of people saying, yeah, I want it, even though you didn't actually do that marketing. They did it for you. So that's a really interesting thing. That's why even like secondhand dealers, like when I sell vintage watches, I benefit massively from Rolex's marketing because they do a lot of that marketing for me. They sell the Rolex watch. That's an incredible thing. And look at Rolex. I mean, as far as movement construction, there's nothing spectacular, really. Especially comparable to other watches. I mean, take an A. Lange & Söhne 1815, for example. I don't know what the retail price is, but it's around $20,000 in a precious metal as they come. In the secondhand market, they're around 13, 14, 15, depending on condition. But it's in that bracket. You're losing a ton of money. On a Rolex, you lose less. You lose a much smaller percent because it's Rolex, not because of the quality of the watch. I mean, the 1815 wipes the floor with any Rolex. I mean, apart from vintage watches, which it gets all confusing. But so it's not based off of that. So as far as your question, what holds a better residual value? I say movement is irrelevant. Unless you're really selling to a very, very, very niche market on a forum to people who really, really care about that stuff, I would ignore it. I would, totally kind of go past that in my mind and say, okay, who's really going to stand the test of time when I'm done with this watch? Who's doing better marketing? So I don't necessarily think that you should base your entire decision on what you're going to buy based off of residual value, because that gets a little tricky because you end up with something that maybe you don't necessarily want, but you're going to have an easy time reselling. It's not a great way to buy. I also don't recommend you take a bath. That's why I always say 1601s, the Rolex Datejust are great watches because, first of all, you're probably never going to want to sell it because it's so awesome. But if you do, you really don't lose any money. I mean, that's it. So that's my answer. Buy marketing. Don't buy movements. Thank you guys for watching episode 41 of AskTNH. The lighting is about to get bad, so I'm going to really rush this. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Snapchat. Boom, Snapchat. That's it. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Adios.